Hi, I am Nirmal, and today we discuss about uh, cellular manufacturing in operation management and the meaning of cellular manufacturing, implementation of cellular manufacturing, and the benefits of cellular manufacturing. So, first of all, we discuss about cellular manufacturing, its meaning, implementation, and benefits of cellular manufacturing. So, a cellular manufacturing layout is in direct uh, contradiction to the traditional productions line. In the production line, numerous workers are needed to service a single production line running from receiving of raw materials to shipping of finished products. A breakdown in stuffing or machinery in any part of the line nearly always resulted in the entire process being idled until the specific difficulty in the line was repaired or recrewed. With cellular manufacturing, production is divided among groups or cells of workers and machinery. Thus, the breakdown of one cell due to equipment malfunction or staffing problems does not radically affect the rest of the production process. So, technology and cellular manufacturing have combined to streamline the production processes of numerous established and startup manufacturing facilities worldwide. Lean systems such as Kaizen and Six Sigma, to name just two. So, though very often high in startup cost, provide both a short and long term benefit in reducing the waste common to the traditional production line. The bottom line in any manufacturing enterprises is profit. Cellular manufacturing has been proven to dramatically increase profit. So, cellular manufacturing is a model for workplace design and is an integral part of lean manufacturing systems. The goal of lean manufacturing is the aggressive minimizations of waste called MUDA to achieve maximize efficiency of resources. Cellular manufacturing, sometimes called cellular or cell production, arrange manufactory floor labor into semi autonomous and multi skilled team or work cells who manufacture complete productions or complex components. Properly trained and implemented cells are more flexible and responsive than the traditional mass production line and can manage processes, defects, scheduling, equipment maintenance, and other manufacturing issues more efficiently. So, a cell is a group of workstation, machines, or equipment arranged such that a product can be processed progressively from one workstation to another without having to wait for a batch to be completed or requiring additional handling between operations. Cells may be dedicated to a process, a subcomponent, or an entire product. Cells are conducive to single pieces, one touch manufacturing methods, and are often found as part of lean manufacturing applications. Cell may be designed for the office as well as the factory. Though very technical and detailed, the concept of cell productions is basically simple. Get a finished products from raw materials to shipment as efficiently and as profitably as possible. Cellular manufacturing systems and layouts essentially separate the production line into segments or cells, sometimes called modules, each cell consisting of both workers and production machinery is dedicated to a particular component of the manufacturing product. Ideally, workers and equipment comprising a particular cell are trained and configured to be able to take over the processes of another cell when necessary, thus minimizing downtime and wastage of raw materials. So, group technology or families of parts concepts are often used in cellular design. Group technology is the process of studying a large production of different workplaces and then diving them into groups of items having similar characteristics. The process may be executive with the aid of computer and has been used to divided parts into groups for use with CAD CAM processing. Family of parts in the process of grouping work pieces into logical families so that they can be produced by the same group of machines. Tooling and people with only minor changes on procedure or step up. So in production, step up and changeovers are faster because the same tools and fixtures can be used for similar parts. With group technology, the workpieces and machineries operations have to be classified once coded into classifications. Processing informations can be retrieved quickly. There are many forms of cellular technology, straight line, U shape, but equipment contained with the cell or workstations are normally configured in closely proximity to compress time and space. It is very important to ensure quick changeover from the product to the next for including cell velocity. For handling materials, robots, conveyors, etc. are used and sometimes it is also manual. If totally automated, then a supervisory computer is required to control movements between the individual pieces of equipment and the automated conveyance. The goal of the cellular manufacturing is having the flexibility to produce a high variety of low demand products while maintaining the high productivity of large scale production. Cell designer achieves this through modularity in both processes designs and product designs. So now we discuss about process design. Work is divided into discrete segments and each segment is assigned a work cell. This introduces the modularity of processes in this way. If any segment of the process needs to be changed, only the particular cell would be affected, not the entire production line. For example, if a particular component was prone to defects and these could be solved by upgrading the equipment, a new work cell would be designed and operated while the obsolete cell continued production. Also, this will help in reducing stalling time and will increase the capacity. Once the new cell is stated and ready for productions, the incoming parts to and outgoing parts from the old cell will simply be rerouted to the new cell without having to disrupt the entire production line. And in this way, work cells increase the flexibility to upgrade processes and allow changes in products to better suit customers' demands while reducing or eliminating the costs of breakdown, even though the machineries may be functionally dissimilar. The family of the parts produced contains similar processing requirement or has structural similarities. Thus all parts basically follow the same routine with some minor variations. Skipping an operation, the cells may have no conveyor's movement of parts between machines, or they may have a flow line connected by a conveyor that can provide automatic transfer. So product design, it must match the modularity of process. Even though the entire production system becomes more flexible, each individual cells is still optimized for a relatively narrow range of tasks in order to take advantage of the mass productions, efficiencies of specializations and scales. This means that a large variety of products can be designed to be assembled from a small number of modular parts, through which a high product variety as well as high productivity can be achieved. For example, a varied range of automobiles may be designed to use the same chassis, a small number of machine or engine configurations, and moderate variety of car bodies, each available in a range of colors. In this way, a large variety of automobiles with different performance and appearances and functions can be produced by combining the outputs from a more limited number of work cells. So cells are usually larger than traditional workstations but smaller than a complete department. Additionally, a cellular manufacturing layout requires less floor space as a result of the optimized productions processes. Each cell is responsible for its own internal control of quality, scheduling, ordering, and record keeping. This way, responsibilities of tasks are assigned to those who are most familiar with the situations and most able to quickly fix any problems. The middle management longer has to monitor the outputs and interrelationships to every single workers. So now we discuss about the implementation of cellular manufacturing system. The biggest challenge when implementing cellular manufacturing in a company is dividing the entire manufacturing system into cells. There are two types of issues: the hard issues of equipments such as material flow and layout, and the soft issues of management such as upskilling and corporate culture. The hard issues are a matter of design and investment. The entire factory floor is rearranged and equipment is modified or replaced to enable cell manufacturing. The cost of work stoppages during implementations can be considerable, and generally this rearrangement is preferred to be a phase to minimize the impact of such disruptions as much as possible. The soft issues are more difficult to calculate and control. The implementation of cell manufacturing often involves employee training and the redefinition of the reassignment of jobs. Each of the workers is each cell should ideally be able to complete the entire range of tasks and required from that cell. The often these means being more multi-skilled than they were previously. For this reason, transitions from a progressive assembly line type of manufacturing to cellular is often best managed in stage, with both type coexisting for a period of time. So in addition to make sales self-managing to some extent, workers are expected to learn the tools and strategies for effective teamwork and management. Tasks that workers in conventional factories environments are entirely unused to. On the same line, the management will also find their jobs redefined as they must take a more hands-off approach to allow work sales to effectively sell manage. So they are supposed to learn to perform a more oversight and support role and maintain a system where work sales self-optimize through supplier input, processes, outputs, customers, relationships. So product startups can be more difficult to manage it if assembly training was traditionally accomplished stations by stations on a fixed assembly line, as each operator in a cell is responsible for a large number of assembled parts and operations. The time needed to master the sequence and techniques is considerably longer. If multiple parallel cells are used, each of cell must be launched separately, meaning slower productions RAM, or with equal training resources, meaning more in total. The considerations of the cell's internal group dynamic, personalities, and other traits is often more of a concern in cellular manufacturing due to the closer proximity and co-dependency of the team members. However, properly implemented, this is a major benefit of cellular manufacturing. Now we discuss about benefits and cost of cellular manufacturing systems. Among these biggest benefits are these: processes become more balanced and productivity increases because the manufacturing floor has been recognized and tied up. Part movements, setup times, and wait with wait time between operations are reduced, resulting in a reduction of work in process inventory, freeing idle capital that can be better utilized elsewhere, helps eliminating overproductions by only production items when they are needed. There is simple amount of cost saving and the better control of operations. Along with the setup of cost, there are also other costs associated with particular cells. In cellular manufacturing, sometimes different work cells can be required, the same machining and tools, possibly resulting in duplication, causing a higher investment of equipment and lowered machine utilizations. However, this is a matter of optimizations and can be addressed through process design. The cellular manufacturing system, often called lean manufacturing, is a fairly recent development in global manufacturing processes. One of the first and today the most common cellular or lean manufacturing system is the Kaizen system, originally conceived by the Toyota corporations in Japan. Kaizen utilizes technology and cellular manufacturing to reduce the waste of time, effort, money, and resources in the production process. So, thanks a lot for watching my videos.